Good day everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we are talking about one of the most spiritually potent of all animals. These are horses. Horses have captivated the imagination of people for thousands of years. Since people have seen horses, they've always known that they possess qualities that are incredible. Kings of many years ago have sought to use the power of horses to elevate their own power and their own abilities. Priests, mages, and all spiritual peoples for thousands of years and across the entire world have used horse magic to draw out the power from horses and use it for their own purposes. The process of horse magic is in fact illegal, so I cannot discuss it on YouTube, but I will discuss the other spiritual and magical properties of horses and ways in which we can use horse magic in mutually beneficial ways and in all manner and forms that respect horses and honor the magnificent beings that they are. Horses are incredibly powerful. They're not only physically powerful, but spiritually powerful. If you go near a horse and you truly connect to it, and you truly see the being for what it is, you can feel the power emanating from it. It is raw, it is primal, it is strength, it is a kind of pizzazz, a kind of force that you feel if you truly connect with the horse. And the horses possess this, not only for themselves, but for all around them, and for all who have bonded with them, and for all who they choose to share it with. People have unfortunately taken from horses and have used the power and energies of horses in disrespectful and harmful ways. But horses are loving beings and they're to share, and if we connect and ask them and are grateful for what they can give to us and for what we can also give to them unconditionally, they are happy to share and also teach us how to draw and supercharge energies within ourselves that are in fact in many ways even superior to horses if we are willing to go on that journey. So why horses? In Vedic astrology, horses are connected to the sign of Ashvini. Ashvini are the mystical twin deities who have powers of medicine, great beauty, intelligence, speed, and a general mystique. The Ashvini brothers have intense abilities when it comes to surgery, when it comes to all manner of medical enhancements, not only on people but on animals. And horses are their significators, or rather significators, or however you would like to say it, are animals which connect to people for specific reasons. For example, witches had cats, very often black cats, who have special spiritual abilities. And the Ashvini brothers are deities who choose horses as their special animal. And they bestowed upon horses additional mysterious divine qualities that they have blessed them with and that they can use on earth and on higher realms. So horses have this innate ability for not only beauty and speed and strength, but also medical properties. For example, horses are natural healers. Being around a horse when you are, for example, have a disease within you, when you have any mental or physical retardations in the sense of disabilities or in the sense of any abnormalities, being on a horse or being with a horse or connecting to a horse can help heal that. This is not medical advice, but rather channel spiritual advice. And on the spiritual sense, horses are incredible healers. In addition to their healing abilities, which can be delved further in other videos, horses also possess incredible power. As discussed, kings used horses to enhance their own power. The ways cannot be discussed in this video. However, merely riding a horse can also enhance your own power. I will note that females have a more inherent ability and are more attuned to absorbing horse magnetism and horse power when riding than males. In addition, females are more intuitively connected to horses because of their own physiology and the ways in which their physiology and their spiritual and astral abilities connected to the way that their body is shaped can encapsulate a horse and are therefore, in ways that I cannot discuss in this video, attuned to horses. Many young girls are intuitively drawn to horses, especially in years of their adolescence or transitional phases when their energies are changing. Horses help young women through these adolescent stages and not only enhance their power, but also stabilize, emotionally regulate, and spiritually regulate their developing powers. Because, as discussed or will be discussed further in other videos, menstrual energy is incredibly powerful. And once women possess this, they possess incredible spiritual powers. And horses know this, and they will help regulate this amongst young girls and even women. Men, of course, also have the ability to draw upon the power of horses. They can do this by riding with horses, by connecting with horses through meditation, by connecting with horses through intuitive and other forms of communication. Horses can communicate with gestures, with sounds, through intuition, and of course, through their own energies. They can send you messages. They can also give you spiritual protection if you connect them as one of your spiritual significators. In addition to having a horse in your life, people can also have the beneficial protection of a tribe, because horses are not singular animals or solitary animals. They like to be around other horses. And when you connect to one, you connect to all of the horses. Because like the Ashvinis, horses are not solitary, but come either in pairs or in groups. So if you would like to know more about horse magic, I would recommend that you find a picture of a horse that you connect with, or that you resonate with, or that you just like. Use this picture of a horse in meditation. Call upon the horse spirits and make friends with them. Talk to them. Ask them to describe themselves to you. Ask them to give you guidance. Ask them for ways in which they can connect more deeply towards the horse spirits. And in any event, use horse magic more intentionally, because connecting with horses through meditation is a form of horse magic. Many cultures, as noted earlier, use horse magic. The most notable are the Indian, the Gaelic or Old Irish, and the Native Americans. Native Americans are very known as horse riders, even though horses are not indigenous to the Americas. However, when the inherently connected to the natural world peoples of the Americas met horses, they knew how to connect with animals generally and use these abilities to connect to horses. And they discovered the immense power and the immense abilities of horses. And they, of course, looked to utilize this power and connect more deeply with horses. They collected horses as a means of spiritual and material wealth. They used horses to ride them in battle and to use the power of horses to increase their strength in battle. They used horses in their own spiritual and meditative practices, and they used horses in their daily lives for protection and for whatever other benefits the horses and their energies could provide to them. And this was not done in an unconscious or haphazard way, but in a very intentional, deliberate, and focused manner. Even if the ordinary people in the tribes and villages did not know of horse magic or know how to use horse magic. Their village elders and wise shamans knew of the power of horses and guided the people on how to use horses correctly. And when I say use horses, I do not mean use them as a tool or as an inanimate object, but use in the sense of sharing, of respecting, of collaborating, of mutually strengthening, and of course connecting on a higher level. Because horses are not beasts of burden or mere playthings or tools for our pleasure and our use, but are spiritual beings and are a part of Mother Earth and have lives that need to be respected and must be respected, because any energy that is used disrespectfully not only brings on bad karma, but can bring on incredible harmful effects. So this is a caution to anyone who is interested in using horse magic. It is indeed playing with fire if not done intentionally, respectfully, carefully, and with some knowledge and with some meditation and guidance and connection from the horses themselves. Because horses are so incredible and have been so underrated on earth and have their spirits in many ways broken, that we do not see their full power, but our subconscious does know. And if we belong to the lineages of those who practice horse magic, our DNA also knows and will also resonate with the experience of magic while being around these beings. If you had a prior soul experience of utilizing horse magic, it may be triggered or reawakened or reignited when being around a horse or when connecting with a horse in meditation. So I invite you to connect with the horse spirits. These are amongst the many magical beings that we are blessed with on Mother Earth, and who we have the opportunity to connect with, and who we have the opportunity to live with peacefully. And if you do indeed choose to ride a horse, hug a horse, or be with a horse, ask the horse's permission. Because horses love to run, and they love to exhibit their natural behaviors. And they will allow us to ride with them, to ride on them, and to share in their immense power. However, please do so respectfully and with the permission and with the respect of the horse. Because if you respect a horse, the horse will learn to trust and respect you. And the more you connect with the horse, the safer you will be in engaging with horses, because there are inherent physical and spiritual dangers, as discussed, when engaging with horses. So I share this information with you because if it has found you, it means that there is some unique connection to the horses that is inherent with you, either in the previous lifetime or in your DNA. Or it might be beneficial for you later on in life to connect with a horse. And I give you love and light and immense blessings and hope that the horses will come and visit us again in later videos. All the best, Nersi.